David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Brigadier General Clever. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Damage report.
Missile hit.
Target's been wiped out.
Enemy aircraft flying low above the harbor.
Missile launched.
So, which one looks the hardest to chew?
Get back to your station, now!
Strider 1, lock on target. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Prioritize anti-aircraft.
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing now! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Everyone on deck, back to your stations. Get the radar up and running. Push it. Missile inbound.
If we can get them here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Okay. Attack hit on Aegis vessel Kido. Ship destroyed.
Got a good game hunter.
Can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one.
Sir, there's a few of them. They took damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there. Cruiser Irene has been sent beyond the point of recovery. Navigation is impossible. We're going to sink.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Boys, keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Why is the enemy taking so little damage? You drop a bomb blind and hit something. Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Missile away.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? We probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Missile launched.
Let's attack.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with stuff at this rate.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Mostly the work of three strikes. Just this operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir.
We'll have contact in seconds. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left. Don't fight with us just yet. Defending Farbanti is our job.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yes, we're all going home together.
Missile hit.
Fox 2.
Don't wait for orders. You won't be getting any.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prince, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Target confirmed down. Samuel Prince gone, Aruja's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check.
fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear? Out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon.
I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park? You take walks to, well, walk. With a picnic. Yeah, eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lance's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will you?
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Strider 2! Break! Break!
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000. Fox 2.
Missile closing.
Target is down.
Enemy has a lock. Locked on.
Strider 1, target acquired.
All weapons are out of ammunition! Cavalry platoon, take a roundabout towards the Joint Government Office from the waterfront.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated. Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitudes from bearing 015. Counter reports at 3 strikes among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect report.
Roger that. These are our time. Ask Squadron, EO Squadron, clear to engage. 4-2, take control. Returning to base. I'm right about you. You always have aircraft problems. 3 strikes is around. No joke! I lose control!
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Running last time. Don't waste it.
Missile, evading.
Target acquired.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Our equipment's still operational, but no one has the training to operate it. Let's go help this squad. Roger from Anchorhead and Touchdown Bay.
Bandit down.
This must be that 3 Strikes guy who rode across from talking about.
Target confirmed down. That was Fleet Commander Gleb Almazov on board. It's gonna take a long time to rebuild the fleet without him.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes for the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting to guide artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer.
What do you think would turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do I've got you. Box 2! Box 2!
Strider 1, missile away.
Starboard! Be gone!
Strider 1, target destroyed. Their AA defense system has been destroyed.
Yeah, Trigger took care of the freaks.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Three strikes is doing hard.
Locked on, this one's a goner.
Strider 1, missile away. Target is hit.
Trigger, this one coming.
You want my old commander to say, one minute to firing and your friend not firing.
Hostile has a lock.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Behind my target.
Target acquired. Target eliminated. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation! The death of a billion is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Push it. Head back. I've got that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Good. We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Missile in the air! Evade! Strider 1!
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire board?
Must be hallucinating.
On you.
It's not a hallucination! It's a nightmare!
Chaff and flares are running low. Strider 1, missile away. Projectile guidance terminated.
Keep up the AA fire. Don't let them close in.
Strider 1, lock on target. Strider 1, missile launched.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
3 minutes remaining. Strider 1, watch your tail. Warning, incoming. Enemy has a beat on you. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Colossus won't be much of a threat. 3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him. Never felt so cramped in the sky.
They have a lock on me. Imagine.
Say goodbye. I've got a sitting duck here. Missile in the air. Wait, no!
Fox 2. 2 minutes remaining. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
An enemy is behind you. Picture it.
Hostile has a lock. Locked on.
You're mine.
Missile away. Strider 1. Bandit destroyed.
Enemy has a lock. I appreciate that.
Destroyed. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Strider 2. Fox 2.
Impact, now!
We get sunk and showing up so late. One down.
1 minute remaining.
Bradley, this is Quarterman. Package checked or ready and waiting. Count 2. 2 with a million lives each. Also, three strikes in this kind of time. 3 strikes. Relax the drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Commanding Officer?
Missile away.
You don't, do you?
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone.
Enemy has a lock. I got a stubborn one on my ass. Fox 2.
Missile away.
Target destroyed.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on OCN channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw. Don't let anyone think you'll be screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this 3 strikes!
Only one left. We run them down together. Death blow will be from you, Trigger.
Oh, I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right! I'll kill you!
Target acquired. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You psycho.
Strider 1. Put your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
How dare you!
Target hit. Target hit.
Ah! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction.
Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down. Sit.
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it.
That's enough. Get the MP.
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.